You wake up every day carrying something heavy that nobody else can see. You smile at work. You show up for family. You post the highlight reel online. But inside, there's a war happening. A war between who you are now and who you're trying to become. That gap between the two versions, that's where the real pain lives. Not in your body, not in your circumstances, in the space between current and possible. And you're wondering if you're built for this, if maybe you're just not strong enough, if maybe you should quit before you break. But quitting won't stop the pain. Quitting just changes what hurts. Right now, you hurt because you're growing. Quit, and you'll hurt because you stopped. Which pain do you want? The pain of discipline or regret? The pain of transformation or stagnation? Because both are coming either way. You don't get to choose painless. You only get to choose which kind. Your bones are breaking right now. Not literally, but close enough. Everything you thought you knew is shattering. Every belief you held is being tested. Every identity you claimed is being questioned. And it feels like destruction. It feels like you're falling apart. But falling apart and being rebuilt, those two things can be identical. When a building gets torn down for renovation, it doesn't look like improvement at first. It looks like chaos and rubble. You are that construction site right now. And construction sites are always messy, always loud, always uncomfortable, always uncertain. But that mess is not evidence of failure. That mess is evidence of work happening. Real work that costs something. Real work that demands everything from you. Your old foundation wasn't strong enough, so it's being ripped out completely. And yes, that process is brutal. Yes, it hurts worse than you expected. But what's being built in its place, that's going to hold weight you can't imagine. Most of what you carry isn't even yours. Your fear? Handed down from someone else. Your shame? Learned before you could speak. Your limits? Installed by people who had limits. You've been running on borrowed programming, software written by someone else's experience, someone else's trauma, someone else's failure, and you never questioned the code. You just accepted it as truth, as if the universe itself wrote it. But it's just old data, outdated conclusions from outdated situations. Your grandfather's fear of scarcity? Not your reality, but you feel it. Your mother's need to please everyone? Not your burden, but you carry it. Ask yourself right now, where did this come from? Every fear, every hesitation, every excuse. Trace it back to its source. And when you find it, when you see it wasn't even yours, you can finally choose to delete it. You made decisions when you were younger about what you're capable of, about what you deserve, about how the world works. And those decisions are still running your life. A 10-year-old version of you decided something. A 15-year-old version drew a conclusion. A 20-year-old version set a boundary. And current you is still living by it, still limited by a child's understanding, still operating on incomplete information. That's insane when you think about it. You wouldn't take business advice from a child, but you take life advice from who you were, from someone who knew nothing compared to now. Every day you're living proves you were wrong. Every challenge you survived was impossible once. Every skill you have now seemed unreachable then. You are not who you were. Stop living like you are. Stop honoring commitments made by someone weaker. That version of you was doing their best, but their best isn't your ceiling anymore. When you start changing, something strange happens. The people around you get uncomfortable, not because you're doing anything to them, but because your growth is a mirror. Your discipline highlights their excuses. Your progress exposes their stagnation. Your refusal to settle threatens their comfort. And suddenly, you're the problem. You're too intense, too serious, too much. You're not fun anymore. You're not the same person. And you're not. That's the entire point. But the cost is real. The cost is eating alone sometimes. The cost is celebrating victories by yourself. The cost is being misunderstood by everyone, including the people you love most. Because transformation is a solo journey. Nobody can do the reps for you. Nobody can think the thoughts for you. Nobody can make the hard choices for you. You walk these miles alone, and that loneliness, that's the price of becoming. Social media shows you the wins, the celebration, the achievement, the arrival. What it doesn't show is the basement, the years of failing in complete darkness, the attempts that went nowhere, the investments that returned nothing, the relationships that ended badly, the nights spent doubting everything. Everyone you admire has a graveyard, full of dead projects and failed attempts, full of versions of themselves that didn't work. But you only see the polished final product, so you compare your messy middle to their highlight, and you feel like you're behind, like you're not measuring up, like success should be easier by now. But easy success is a contradiction. Anything worth having costs years of invisible work, years where nothing seems to be happening, years where you're building in silence. And the only way through that is accepting that nobody's watching anyway. Nobody cares about your process until you make them care with results. There's a special kind of pain that comes from disappointing yourself. Not your boss, not your family, not society, yourself. When you set a standard and miss it, when you make a promise and break it, when you know what you should do and you do the opposite anyway. That cuts deeper than any external judgment because you can't hide from yourself. You can't rationalize it away completely. You know the truth about your effort. You know when you gave everything and when you held back. You know when you were genuinely trying and when you were going through the motions. That internal scoreboard is brutal. It doesn't accept excuses or explanations. It just knows, did you or didn't you? And when the answer is didn't, when you failed your own standard, that's the loneliest failure there is, because you're the only one who truly knows, the only one who feels the full weight. Your mind can become a prison, built entirely from scenarios that never happened. You're not suffering from what's real. You're suffering from what might be, from what could go wrong, from what people might think, from what failure might mean. None of it has happened yet. None of it may ever happen. But you're living in that pain anyway, creating problems that don't exist, solving for situations that aren't coming. This is phantom pain. Pain from ghosts, not reality. And the worst part? It paralyzes you, keeps you from taking action, keeps you analyzing instead of executing, keeps you safe and stuck. Because in your head, you can control everything. In reality, you control almost nothing. So you stay in your head, where it feels safer. But safety is just another word for stagnation. And stagnation is death in slow motion. Thinking and doing are not the same. Planning and executing are completely different. Understanding and implementing live in separate worlds. You can know exactly what to do and still not do it. That gap between knowledge and action, that's where most dreams die. Not from lack of information, from lack of commitment, from lack of willingness to start messy, from need for perfect conditions, from waiting for the right moment. But there is no right moment. There's only this moment and what you choose to do with it. Every second you spend planning is postponement. Every moment you spend preparing is procrastination. Unless preparation leads directly to action, unless planning has a hard deadline. The real question isn't what you know. The real question is what you do. And if you're honest with yourself right now, you're not doing enough. You're thinking about doing, and that's not the same thing at all. Coal and diamonds are the same material. One just experienced more pressure, more heat, more time, more force. Everything valuable comes from compression, from being squeezed beyond what seems possible, from staying under pressure long enough to fundamentally change structure. You're under pressure right now. Financial pressure, social pressure, time pressure. the pressure of expectations and obligations, the pressure of your own potential demanding expression. And you want relief. You want the pressure to ease up, but easing up creates coal. Staying under creates diamonds. The pressure you're feeling isn't punishment. It's the exact force required for transformation. It's what separates the valuable from worthless. The question isn't how to escape pressure. The question is how to use it, how to let it refine you instead of crush you, how to come out harder instead of broken, because the same force that destroys one person builds another. Growth means leaving things behind. Beliefs that used to serve you, habits that used to work, relationships that used to fit. All of it has to go. Not because it was bad, but because you outgrew it. Like clothes that don't fit anymore, like shoes that hurt your feet. What worked for who you were doesn't work for who you're becoming. And letting go is violent. It's ripping off skin that's attached. It's cutting ties that feel permanent. It's walking away from comfortable toward completely unknown. Every snake sheds its skin. Every butterfly leaves the cocoon. Every upgraded version requires deleting the old. And during that transition, you're vulnerable, exposed, neither what you were nor what you'll be, just raw and in between. That's the cost of evolution. Right now feels impossible. Everything is too hard, too heavy, too much, too intense. You're at your limit. You can't take anymore. You're about to break. But breaking points are often breakthrough points. The moment before transformation completes, the final test before the upgrade. Your capacity is being stretched. Your limits are being expanded. Your old ceiling is becoming your new floor. But it doesn't feel like growth. It feels like destruction. It feels like you're being torn apart. And maybe you are. Maybe that's exactly what needs to happen for something stronger to emerge. The hardest moment isn't a sign to stop. It's a sign you're close. Close to a version of yourself that can handle this level of difficulty, that can operate at this altitude, that can withstand this kind of pressure. Don't quit at the breaking point. That's when you're about to break through. Nobody cheers for the middle. Nobody celebrates the process. Nobody validates the daily grind. You're doing the work in complete darkness, without recognition, without applause, without proof. Just showing up day after day to a battle nobody sees, for a victory nobody's guaranteed. These are the lonely miles where character gets built, where strength gets forged, where resolve gets tested. No cameras, no audience, no support, just you and the work, you and the choice, you and the commitment. This is where most quit, because doing hard things without validation, that requires a different level of conviction. That requires internal drive, not external motivation. You have to want it more than you want ease, more than you want comfort, more than you want approval. These miles separate pretenders from contenders, and you're walking them right now. There's a formula for suffering: pain multiplied by resistance. The pain itself is often unavoidable. Life brings pain automatically. Loss, failure, rejection, hardship, that's just reality. But suffering, that's optional. Suffering is what happens when you resist reality, when you fight what already is, when you argue with circumstances, when you wish things were different. That resistance multiplies the pain exponentially. Accept reality, and pain stays pain. Resist reality, and pain becomes suffering. The math is simple. Your resistance is the multiplier. Lower your resistance, lower your suffering. This doesn't mean giving up. This means accepting what is, so you can work with it instead of against it. Fighting reality is fighting yourself, and that's a fight you'll never win. So drop the resistance, feel the pain cleanly,
Then decide what to do next.
Pain isn't the problem. Pain is the signal, the indicator that something needs to change, that growth is available, that transformation is possible. Most run from pain, try to numb it, avoid it, escape it. But running from pain is running from growth, because everything valuable requires pain. Every upgrade costs something. Every level demands more from you. You can use pain as an excuse to quit or as fuel to push harder. Same pain, opposite outcomes. The difference is your interpretation, your choice about what it means. Does pain mean you're weak, or does pain mean you're being strengthened? Does pain mean stop, or does pain mean you're on the right path? Because anything worth doing hurts. Anything worth becoming costs. And if you're in pain right now, that's not a problem. That's proof you're in the arena, fighting for something that matters.
You are not a finished product. You are under construction. And construction sites are always messy, always chaotic, always incomplete, always rough. But mess doesn't mean failure. Mess means work is happening. Real transformation isn't clean. It's not linear or pretty or organized. It's demolition and rebuilding simultaneously. It's progress and setbacks in the same day. It's breakthroughs followed by breakdowns. Because you're being built in real time, while still operating in real life, while still showing up for responsibilities, while still trying to function normally. But there's nothing normal about transformation, nothing easy about becoming. You're doing surgery on yourself while running a marathon, while carrying everything you've always carried. And yes, that's brutal. Yes, that feels impossible. But impossible things happen every single day by people who refuse to stop when it got hard. Right now, you have a choice. Use pain as fuel or let it destroy you. Let it build you or break you. Let it sharpen you or shatter you. The pain is here either way. You don't get to avoid it. You only get to decide what it does to you. Will you let it teach you, or will you let it defeat you? Will you extract the lesson, or will you just feel the hurt? Because pain without growth is just waste. Suffering without transformation is just suffering. You're paying the price either way. You might as well get something from it. Might as well let it forge you into something harder to break next time, something stronger, sharper, more resilient, something that can handle what's coming. Because harder things are always coming. Bigger challenges, heavier weights, deeper tests, and you either become someone who can handle them or you become someone who can't. That choice is happening right now, in this moment of pain. Every painful moment is an investment. Every hard choice builds something. Every time you push through instead of quit, you're adding to your capacity, adding to your strength, adding to your resilience. Small deposits that don't seem like much, but compound over time into someone completely different, someone unrecognizable from who you were when you started this journey. You can't see it happening, just like you can't see muscle growing, or skills developing, or wisdom accumulating, but it's happening. Every single repetition counts. Every single day of showing up matters. Even the days that feel wasted, even the efforts that seem pointless, nothing is wasted if you keep going. Everything contributes to the final version, the version that's being built right now through every struggle, every failure, every painful moment. You are under construction, and what's being built is unstoppable.
What does winning actually mean? Not the external markers, not the money or status or recognition. What does victory mean to you? Deep down where nobody else can see. It means becoming someone you respect, someone who keeps promises to themselves, someone who doesn't quit when it hurts, someone who uses pain instead of being used by it, someone who stands in the fire and doesn't burn. That's the real victory. Not what you achieve, but who you become while achieving it. the character forged in the process, the strength built through resistance, the wisdom earned through failure. That's what you're actually fighting for, not the destination, the transformation required to reach it. And you're winning that fight right now. Every moment you don't quit, every time you choose discipline over comfort, every instance you face pain and don't run, you're winning. Even if it doesn't feel like it, even if nobody knows, you know, and that's what counts.
You were never supposed to stay the same. Comfort was never the goal. Safety was never the point. You were built for transformation, for constant evolution and adaptation, for breaking and rebuilding repeatedly. That's not a flaw in the design. That's the entire design. You are meant to outgrow yourself, meant to shed old versions, meant to become something new, again and again and again. The pain you feel is confirmation, proof that the system is working, that growth is happening, that you're on the right path. So stop resisting it. Stop wishing it was easier. Stop asking why it has to hurt. It hurts because transformation costs something, because becoming requires breaking, because strength demands pressure. And you have a choice right now. Keep paying the price or pay a different price later. The price of wondering what could have been, the price of settling for less, the price of never knowing your real capacity. Both prices are brutal, but only one builds something worth keeping. Only one creates a version of yourself that you'll actually respect when you're older. The choice is yours. The pain is guaranteed. What you do with it, that's where your power lives. So use it, build with it, become through it. And when you come out the other side, you won't recognize the person you were when this started. And that's exactly the point.